turn that up. Welcome. You are on to Drippin Gym.
Hey, I'm DenishaRhea.
Diamondpieces.
How are y'all?
Everything's good. This is Thanksgiving week.
Yes, Thanksgiving. Gobble, gobble. Are you into turkey?
I am into turkey.
See, you know what? I do not have to have turkey on my plate.
What? So what meat do you prefer?
Ham.
Ham is for Christmas.
It don't be. I think it'd be a Thanksgiving too, though, don't it?
They do.
Okay, yeah, I prefer the ham. I don't care, and everybody. I know everybody's gonna say, "Well, you ain't had my turkey." You know how people be like. I just be feeling like it be dry to me.
See, that's why I'm into fried turkey. I know it doesn't make it any
you make
healthy.
the fried turkey?
No, I don't make it. Shout out to my cousin Kamisha. She puts the extra Cajun drippings on it. She does lemon
with the peanut oil.
Yeah, she does different type of flavors. Yes, I will give you her information because she is taking orders.
Oh, she's taking orders. Oh my God, I gotta find. I just want
orders.
a little slice off your plate.
Oh, I'll give you some of mine because I done brought a whole turkey from my own house and it's just me. So
yes, Pookie and them gonna be mad.
Girl, no, they just get the bones. They better back up. They better back up off this turkey.
Man, yes. Thanksgiving. This will be the first year that I shouldn't say this because it's kind of embarrassing. But my son will be spending Thanksgiving with his dad. So yeah, he has a lot of family that he hasn't met with him. So I told him, I was like, it's cool. I was like, I have had 7 Thanksgivings, and I'm glad we got to this point, like, that you're even offering. So
shout out to dad.
Shout out to baby daddy, making baby daddy
get that,
moves.
Get that time.
No hateration over here. Come get your son.
And was you got the whole weekend too?
Yes.
Oh.
You can leave Wednesday night, honey.
Yeah. Okay.
See you on Sunday, honey.
You know the after parties is gonna be going.
Oh, look at you.
I'm just saying.
Look at you, got the leg shaking. Y'all see this leg doing the stinky leg.
I'm just saying, but yes, Thanksgiving is her in effect. And yes. Been forced to make this sweet potatoes.
I like sweet potato pie, but I do not like sweet potatoes.
Into the pie
is that weird? That I don't eat.
No.
I don't eat them on like the stove. I don't like the whole presentation. I don't like how it looks. But the sweet potato pie, I just bought one of them patty pies. I'm about a year or two late, and it's not it. I was all the way from my mama's. I mean, it's okay, but it ain't what I thought it was gonna be.
No,
I'm sorry, Patty.
It's because it's got those preservatives in it to keep it for a long
time. Yeah. So I know yours throw down at home, like Thanksgiving Patty's real pies.
Yes.
That she get to make fresh. I know they gonna be the bomb, but Short Little kind of got on the package bag. You know what I'm saying? Short Little.
Whatever. If you need it for the little quick fix, but if you can make it, that's the better thing to do. So.
Yes. But another thing I want to say is, let's be thankful that we woke up to see another day. Unfortunately, Kim Porter, the ex of P. Diddy, she passed away of cardiac arrest. I think she was having pneumonia flu-like symptoms. So God bless P. Diddy, their twin girls, and their sons,
and
the rest of her family. Like,
we definitely send our condolences to all that are hurting during this time.
Yeah.
Because just during this time, it's a time we all are thankful, but when you have loved ones that are gone, it just really just brings down hard during the holidays. So.
Exactly, especially when it hits so close.
Like, yes. This time of year is already, the sun goes down at 5 o'clock.
Oh my God, it's cold. Makes you want to be booed up. It just got you in all types of feelings.
Yes.
All types of ways. Got you thinking about them bills. The sun ain't there to take away Christmas, and it's another bill.
Christmas gifts, then you still got your regular bills. You got you got everything else going on. Don't nothing stop, but you got to keep that hustle going.
Keep it going, and stay prayed up.
That it.
Amen.
That's what's up.
What else is going on? What we gonna get into today?
Okay, so we just want to do a little bit something different. Talk about some Black cultural appropriation. So you said you found an article, something on TV about.
Yes. Okay. First of all, I love Jada Pinkett Smith and her mom and Willow. They got this show called Red Table Talk, and it's on Facebook. So shout out to y'all. Y'all do a phenomenal job, and y'all have some amazing topics. And so they basically had the conversation of the breakdown in communication with Black women and white women.
Okay.
And it was very interesting because, of course, I understand from, I guess, a Black woman's perspective on some things that can kind of irritate you or bother you about, white women. But sometimes we don't think about, like, the other side. And I think that's the Gemini in me. I always like to see both sides. And even a lot of people be like, you just be too lenient. It's not really about being lenient. I just think it's a good quality to be able to always see both sides and be able to kind of step outside that box. And so the producer came on, and she's a white woman. And she had made the point that basically they feel intimidated a little bit, like they feel like, especially of having these conversations about race, like about race and things like that, they feel like they're always are going to offend somebody, and they feel that way probably because they end up getting chewed out by somebody or whatnot. So I can understand that.
But what I'm gonna say is the reason why they feel that they're going to offend somebody, and so a lot of times they have a hard time saying things, is because they don't know how to, and they, meaning you Caucasian white people, have a hard time with expressing themselves, and sometimes the way that they may ask questions or say things may come off a little hurtful or blunt. And I'll give you an example. So, lady I work with, we're real. I mean, I feel like I can kind of talk to her about Black issues a lot, just because we developed that relationship.
Exactly.
And so she made she said something to another girl about her hair. This girl had some crochet braids in, and she said something like, "Doesn't it hurt?" or "How long did it take?" And I guess in her demeanor, it made the girl kind of upset. So she went back to me, and she was like, "Well, what should I have said?" And I said, sometimes you just don't need to say nothing at all. You know what I'm saying? If it looks good, it looks good. If not, it's not. The thing is, we have a close enough relationship. Like, if she really wants to know what's going on with our hair, I'm honest with her. I'm like, look, this is how it's done. It's just like sewing, blah, 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 blah. And then that allows her to be able to...
So she only said, how long did that take?
How long did it take? And she said something like, did it hurt or something? Because I ain't gonna lie.
And the girl got upset because of that?
Yes.
Okay, pause. Because that's what I'm saying. Like, you got everybody so scared to ask a question because I don't think... Okay,
because how many times... hair issues.
But who cares? Because how many times have I asked somebody and been like, ooh, that looked like that hurt? Or, how long did that take? Like... See, once again, it's like, is it just because it was a white woman asking you that? And you automatically thought it was a dig that you chewed her head off about it?
Yeah.
She didn't say it was ugly. She just said, how long did it take? And did it hurt? And those are two common questions every time when I see somebody with braided hair. Yeah. I'd be like, how long did it take? And, ooh, girl, that looked like that hurt when you see that skin bubbling.
Now, when they start trying to touch, I'll be like, okay, wait a minute. I don't mind you touch, but just let me help you before you start touching in my car.
And that's anybody, yeah.
Doing all that.
Yeah, you remember first you might have been digging in your booty.
Girl, right. Don't touch me before you
digging in your nose.
Right. And that's usually what it is. It's usually about hair. It's usually about beauty that they want to ask questions about.
Because they be fascinated by it. Because they have to, most of the time, they washing their hair every day. Their hair is real fine. They, they're asking questions like me and, but sometimes I get it though. I'm not giving them a total pass. Sometimes it'd be like, okay. But, I just try not to bite nobody's head off because then you want people to feel comfortable coming to talk to you, but everything you say, they say it's offensive. It's kind of hard to make any movement that way.
Yeah.
You know, being everybody's so sensitive a little bit nowadays. Everything somebody's offended by.
Especially with race and culture.
Oh my God.
I just made it a point, like, especially with my coworkers, to just be open about my own self to them so that they can learn, and vice versa. Because one day we had like a potluck and the theme was like German. So they was like, "What you gonna make?" And I was like, I definitely don't know, because
somehow rotten potatoes.
Girl, somebody made some German chocolate cake, and some real people. See, and that was the thing. See, that's the thing. Because I was like, I'm not making anything German because I don't know what German foods are, so I have to do my research. So I ended up not making anything, make a long story short. But it was funny because, like, our dean, she actually was German, and she was like clowning people because she was like, "This is not German. This is American made. This is actually came from France." And so I was like, you know what? We need not to ever do that again. Unless
girl,
you
eat this plate. I told you, what, you not gonna eat it?
Girl, she was all the way offended, and I was like,
well, you should have. First of all, boss, what you should have did was send out some common German dishes.
True. That's true, no.
Because what you done, they probably done Googled that, and they probably said German, but come to find out it was originated in France. Nobody knows. But what you saying, you not gonna eat? Because that's what I would have said. I'd be like, sorry, you not gonna eat.
All right, so somebody must eat this cake
right now. What you mean?
But you just gotta help open up the communication. Can't be so quick to having.
Right, because I feel like there's certain things about each other that obviously some of us might like, or we all like a little bit.
That even goes to, we had, oh my goodness, real quick, because we're going to talk about this forever. We had this cultural diversity meeting. So they went through all these different cultures. So they basically got to black people. So then they want to turn, so what do y'all think? It's like 3 of us in this room. So what do y'all think? So all of us, first of all, all of us don't consider ourselves as African American. Some prefer to be called Black Americans. One faculty was like, I am actually African. I don't like the fact that y'all call everybody else American. So I was like, hold on. So the conversation got real heated. Then when we got to Hispanic, that was a whole nother thing, because people was like, okay, there's different types of Hispanic. So it just really make you, the conversation really had us make our minds blown, because we was like, you didn't even think that.
Right.
So before you want to be quick to call me African American, you don't know, I might be Haitian, I might be Jamaican, I might just have a really good tan. I don't know. So
oh Lord, that's what I'm saying. It's just a lot. We just stepping on everybody's toes. And I feel like at some point, so you just don't have your feathers ruffled all the time. Some things you just need to take with a grain of salt, because you're not going to be able to thick skin. You got to understand that everything is not going to be in the world like tailor made, cut out, just how you want it to be.
Especially living in America. We live in the melting pot.
Exactly.
And now it's like interracial families, and now it's to the point where you don't even know. You really don't know. And I'm to the point where I don't even ask. I'm just like, I'll find out eventually.
Let's just all be the human race. I just feel
that's what it should be.
I'm for real.
That's what it was supposed to be.
Yeah, the human race. And treat each other with respect. You know, like I don't like a racist,
he done
white or black. Because sometimes these black racists, I be like, now y'all ain't helping the issue either.
No.
At all. But you know, that's another subject for another day. But okay, we talked about the hair. And that's what was going to bring me to say.
The communication.
Yeah. But also the skin tone. That's what I was going to say. Obviously, there's some things that I guess we might like about each other for some of us. Not all. Some Caucasian women are, they being a lot getting tans, darker skin.
Mm-hmm.
They want that glow.
They want that
glow, and I don't mind it.
Yeah.
Okay, but then we got some African American women that are bleaching their skin.
Want to be a little light.
And want to be a little lighter. And then which I don't mind blonde hair. I got a blonde wig and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But when you lightening your skin and doing the blonde hair, I feel like, okay, what message are you sending out? Or what point are you, like, what is it that you're really trying to do here?
Because it does boil down to that there's some self-hatred. Like Denisha said, there is a difference between liking what another culture embodies, but when you start doing like every single thing, then it starts to become a little questionable.
Who don't rock blonde hair? You know what I'm saying? Okay, but when that's one of my friends, she was like, well, you know, I rock a blonde hair. I said, okay, yeah, your skin's already natural. That's your natural skin tone. And I know dark skinned women that rock blonde hair, but when you purposely lighten your skin and then start rocking blonde hair, like that combination together, it's like, you know.
Or even then still associating yourself with who you're trying to be. That's going a little far and beyond, because you should want to be who God made you to be. Like I said, it's okay to take adaptations from it, but when you're trying to do the whole full body thing, like it's just wigs, right? Wigs, blonde, all that. But, and then, you know, with lightening, some people have to lighten their face or lighten their body for
pigmentation, discoloration,
other reasons.
You know, dermatologies, chemical pills. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, drugs that change their skin,
boom,
whatnot. But when you trying to do too much, you're trying to do too much. Like this girl, I don't even know her name. Her name's not even important. But I don't mean it like that, because I ain't trying to put her out there like that. But if you can see, this is a Instagram model who is basically darkening her skin. She's wearing her hair more in like a curly hair, and she's all the way she's actually Swedish. And so it's just
okay, because she did make a thing talking about did you see that where she was saying that that's the way she tan, like she gets darker. Okay, yeah.
And tanning is one thing, but then when you're adding bronzers and you're doing your hair more to look like you're biracial, and then you're a model and you're presenting yourself as a model, as a biracial model, and you're getting your success off other people that are interested in your look because you look at like a dark woman. Everybody wants to be us.
What do you think about the Claremont twins? Do you know who they are?
I didn't really hear about them.
I don't watch the show, but they part of the Bad Girls Club or whatever, and they were dark skinned girls. And now they are super bright, blonde hair.
Like that Sammy Sosa that I just...
Yeah, like really bright.
Yeah, honey, that's too much.
But then you got the big... I don't know. Anyway, so I don't know what their point is.
Like again, I said that it's turning into the new blackface, where you got everybody getting dark, and then you got people getting light.
Side note, my DJ is better than your DJ.
She's a mess. Yeah, we got the jams going, and we got the good drink.
Hey,
because we got things to cheer to. Like we said, Dallas on vacation.
Hey,
that's definitely Thanksgiving coming up.
Our mothers, your father,
everybody's
well.
I'm
alive, breathing, you well. Amen.
Yes. I made an A on my paper that I've been stressing about. Gonna keep moving. Yes.
Hey. I'm slowly working and building for D-Ray Beauty.
Yes.
It will be coming soon. It's coming.
It's coming.
It's coming.
So be looking for it, because it's going to be hashtag, and I need that support. But yeah, so you want to get into the hair?
Yes. Okay, let's talk about hair.
So we own beauty and culture and skin. So yes, we got some things to talk about.
So, natural hair versus relaxed hair or chemically processed hair. What's your take?
My thing is, what's the beef? Like, why is it if I choose to do something to my hair, whether it be natural or chemically processed, why am I lesser of an African American or black person than the next person? So,
right.
I personally, I actually am natural. If you take this wig off, it actually is natural. But let me also say this: if I have to, I will be happy to go back and get that cream crack, get that perm, because
I got one
Lord knows I need it, especially back on this neck here.
Yeah.
I'm happy to.
I just have not crossed over, and I'm pretty sure, maybe I do have a nice curl pattern. I'm just not gonna take the time to find out about it. Okay, that's just my preference.
I did, and the Lord said, your curl pattern comes from the deepest of the South Africa. I got that kinky curl that when you comb it out, it go right back like a sponge.
Got that boomerang.
I got that boomerang. So, no, I ain't got time to deal with that.
Yeah, and if you so choose, that is fine. I'm just saying, don't judge other people and try to be the gatekeeper of somebody's black card.
Yeah, like
when you're not doing nothing either for the community, but growing out your roots.
Your roots, yeah. And just because, and then you also got to think about it. Like a lot of us, we started out. Our parents did things to help them comb your hair or whatnot. So perm is what worked for me, and it wasn't good for me now. Even trying to grow my hair out natural. So, but does that mean because I decided to perm my hair or to wear weaves and wigs, does that mean that I'm less of a black person? Heck no. Because it's definitely some people I heard that's got a whole bunch of other stuff that ain't natural.
Thank you. Okay, this is what I don't. First of all, to each its own. If you want to be natural, if you want to get a relaxer, if you want to rock
and it looks
bundles,
really beautiful on a lot of you all.
Power to you. Okay, and that goes for anybody. You shouldn't really be judging. But what we're not gonna do is have our natural hair and then try to down other people, but you got fake lashes.
Girl.
You wear fake nails.
Girl, you wearing that Jergens.
You wear makeup. That ain't your face.
Nah, you should be in the kitchen cooking up everything that's on you. If you so natural, everything should be organic. I'm just saying.
Just don't be judging.
Yeah.
Don't be and then don't judge. And then I feel like natural doesn't mean that you don't naturally do nothing to your hair. It still means you have to take care and maintain and manage your hair.
And my understanding is being natural costs more because you got to use really good products, and it's time consuming. And that's fine and dandy, but again, don't hate on the next person for trying to do the quicker route.
Right, and comb your hair.
Comb it, wash it. Don't trim it, do all that, because I shouldn't have to come to work and you got cotton balls stuck in your hair. Like, child, please.
And then, I know a lot of people, they're like, color is not a chemical, it doesn't alter something in your hair, you know what I'm saying? So you can still be natural and have a color. But I just feel like if we're talking about being who God made you be and pro-black, whatever, I say rock that sandy brown hair that God blessed you with.
Yes. Especially if you're on this natural kick. When you're trying to put a little bit of blonde hair, some red hair.
I'm going to see you with, the natural hair, but you got a full set of nails. Or next week you got to sew in because you want to what?
Yeah, because you want to let your natural hair rest. So then you in the beauty shop.
You want that natural flow.
Yeah, you in the beauty shop taking up all the time because you want to get some braids, you want to get a wig, whatnot. Girl,
and ain't nothing wrong with it. I'm not knocking it because I got several.
It's when you verbalize and try to tell somebody else what they're doing makes them less of a black person than you.
Yeah.
Because you decide to use your whatever God gave you as your black empowerment. No. And like she said, you ain't doing nothing in the community but growing these roots. So just child, please. But I want to shout out to this hair. She needs to stand up because she got this.
Well, let's
Nikki
just go to the
going
side.
on.
We call her side right
Yeah.
here. Yes, I call her Nikki.
Yeah, this is Nikki. What is this, like 24, 26?
You know,
inches?
I don't know.
Girl, but it's all the way back there.
Yes. We call her Nikki. The Nicki Minaj special. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, and then for the people that got that naturally good hair, I got several friends that just got that natural good hair,
Yes,
and they real
beautiful.
humble with it. Okay, but the ones that ain't humble with it, with your natural waves and your natural curls, okay, and your natural long hair. Look. If you had issues, you have that creamy crack too. Okay. You just natural by default.
Or you maybe just need to seek a beautician that specializes in natural hair and get that under control.
Yeah.
Because all this stuff you trying to do at home, mixing up some Crisco and lard and some
Who was doing that?
Girl, you gotta look at it. Because that's what a lot of people do.
Crisco, if you
They use natural, they use honey and mayonnaise.
and Crisco's natural.
I mean, it's all artificial, but I'm just saying.
Damn, and
Yeah,
lard.
some people actually, because to make like conditioners
and all that good cholesterol. Yeah, because that cholesterol, remember that little
like
white
hair
tub and
mayonnaise.
that little cholesterol. Okay.
Scoop that up and let that sit on your hair.
Mm.
So, but yeah, it's not for me. Shout out to all those that do. For some of y'all, it looks beautiful. More power to you. But for me, this is what it will be.
Yes. She got them waves looking good.
Girl.
Surfboard.
Girl.
Surfboard.
Ain't ready.
Yo.
But that's what's up. We wanted to give y'all. Oh, you got something else?
Oh, okay. I know what's been trending. The Jill Scott.
Oh yeah.
You want to talk about Jill, Miss Jill?
So yeah, y'all,
we got your back, Jill.
I call her Jill Skills.
I got them Jill skills.
Hey, don't be a hater.
At all,
Just 'cause
she's
using
grown.
her craft.
She's grown.
And that's all that it should matter. Like, y'all mad because she on the stage finessing
Getting
that
paid.
mic. She been talking about
And
that.
finessing the mic. Finessing the mic. When several of y'all finessing several different mics.
No compensation.
Okay.
Just leave it. But yeah,
It
just
ain't
I
even a
don't know. That's
microphone.
why I said I don't know why they hate. Like I said,
All
I
she
know
did
she's
was
a woman, 'cause
mimic
some of the
it. You
some
act
of
like
the
she was
dudes
on the...
Well, nah, some of the dudes was sitting there like, Jill? I didn't know you
Jill
had
wasn't ready,
that
auntie.
yet. Right. Don't.
Auntie.
Man. But yeah, we
Yeah.
just wanna give a shout out.
Jill with skills. Jill with skills. Pay them bills. Jill.
Alright.
Skills. Yeah.
Yes.
Pay them bills.
Yeah, you know how it is.
With skills. Have a good night. Hey.
We'll see you guys. We might not see you guys next week because it's going to be Thanksgiving holiday, but we will see you all in the coming weeks. Right. So have a happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Spend time with your family.
Your booze.
Eat a lot of
friends.
food. Don't eat too much.
Yeah.
You'll regret it later. But enough
Get
to
your
be
spank game up.
No, get girl. Yes.
I'm
Enjoy your
DenishaRhea.
Diamondpieces. See ya.